On August 31, 1997, Diana, Princess of Wales, died as a result of injuries sustained in a car crash in the Pont de l'Alma road tunnel in Paris, France. Dodi Fayed and Henri Paul, the driver of the Mercedes-Benz S280, were pronounced dead at the scene. The bodyguard of Diana and Fayed, Trevor Rees-Jones, was the only survivor. Although the media blamed the paparazzi following the car, an 18-month French judicial investigation found that the crash was caused by Paul, who lost control of the car at high speed while drunk. Paul was the deputy head of security at the Hotel Ritz and had earlier goaded the paparazzi waiting outside the hotel. Since February 1998, Fayed's father, Mohammed Al Fayed, the owner of the Hotel Ritz, where Paul worked, has claimed that the crash was a result of a conspiracy. His claims were dismissed by a French judicial investigation too, and by Operation Paget, a Metropolitan Police Service inquiry that concluded in 2006. 7. An inquest headed by Lord Justice Scott Baker into the deaths of Diana and Fayed began at the Royal Courts of Justice, London, on October 2, 2007, a continuation of the inquest that began in 2004. On Saturday, August 30, 1997, Diana left Sardinia on a private jet and arrived in Paris with Dodi Fayed, the son of Mohammed Al Fayed. 11. They had stopped there en route to London, having spent the preceding 9 days together on board Mohammed Al Fayed's yacht Jean-Nic on the French and Italian Riviera. They had intended to stay there for the night. Mohammed Al Fayed was and is the owner of the Hotel Ritz Paris. He also owned an apartment in Rue Arsène-Houssaye, a short distance from the hotel, just off the Avenue des Champs-Élysées. Henri Paul, the deputy head of security at the Ritz Hotel, had been instructed to drive the hired black 1994 Mercedes-Benz S280 in order to elude the paparazzi. 12. A decoy vehicle left the Ritz first from the main entrance on Place Vendôme, attracting a throng of photographers. Diana and Fayed then departed from the hotel's rear entrance Rue Cambon at around 0:20 on 31 August CEST, 22:20 UTC, heading for the apartment in Rue Arsène-Houssaye. They were the rear passengers. Trevor Rees-Jones, a member of the Fayed family's personal protection team, was in the right front passenger seat. After leaving the Rue Cambon and crossing the Place de la Concorde, they drove along Cours la Reine and Cours Albert Wanner, the embankment road along the right bank of the River Seine, into the Place de l'Alma underpass. 13. At around 12:23 a.m., at the entrance to the tunnel, Paul lost control. The car swerved to the left of the two-lane carriageway before colliding head-on with the 13th pillar supporting the roof at an estimated speed of 105 km per hour, 65 miles per hour. 14. It then spun and hit the stone wall of the tunnel backwards, finally coming to a stop. The impact caused substantial damage, particularly to the front half of the vehicle, as there was no guardrail between the pillars to prevent this. The Place de l'Alma underpass is the only one on that embankment road that has roof-supporting pillars. In May 2017, a report emerged that the car had been bought new for £70,000 in September 1994, and 3 months later was stolen and driven so hard that it rolled over several times and was found upside down in a field, and that it was written off and sent for scrap, but was recovered and repaired and sold, and ended up in the Hotel Ritz Paris's car pool, and that 2 months before August 30, 1997 a friend of photographer Pascal Rostaing warned the hotel that the car's road holding was bad at speeds over 60 km per hour.